Good morning, viewers. You're watching Kabadan News on Sunday, 22nd December 2019 with me, Muhammad Tsaqif Alfarisi. I'll present to you about the hot news for today. Headline news: this time we preach news of traffic jam, which often becomes a major problem for big cities in England. Not to mention congestion in London area to Manchester, which becomes subscription of congestion. On a typical day, the volumes of vehicles already increases and becomes crowded in this area, especially during the long holiday in the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020. In the direction of London to Manchester, the volume of vehicles looks increasingly overflowing. Congestion is not only happening in the big streets but also happens in Little Highway from London to Manchester. Congestion this time is accompanied by heavy rain that flushes the area of Manchester and the surrounding areas starting this morning that caused flood around Manchester, not least in Little Hall Highway, Manchester. This affects the congestion that is getting worse from the direction of London to Manchester. The congestion in this area has become a subscription and becomes a major problem for motorcyclists and cars because this bottleneck hampers the activities of the surrounding community, especially in the morning, especially now is the holiday season at the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020, which affects the traffic congestion is increasingly severe in this Manchester area. Viewers, not only congestion happens, but also heavy rain that flushes the area since at 7 a.m. The rain that has flushed this area seemed to ruin the area around Manchester, causing a long traffic jam up to about 7 kilometers from the direction of London to Manchester. This jam has occurred almost 2 hours. Rain also makes the complex of houses near the highway in Manchester flooded to a height of 30 to 40 centimeters. Heavy rain also results in a road around the perforated Manchester and disrupts the road users. It is very dangerous for two-wheel riders. The worst congestion occurs from the flyover near the Supermall to the red light intersection of White and Street. This can be seen from the volume of both four-wheeled vehicles that have filled this street since this morning. So, for you who wants to take a vacation or just passing in the area of Manchester, you'd better choose other alternative routes because the congestion is expected to last until noon if the rain stops and the water inundated around areas around Manchester gradually recedes. Okay, viewers, this is Kabadan News for today. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.